How strong is the King of Seoul of Lookism? There's been a lot of controversial takes going around with him, so I'm gonna give my take on how strong I believe he is when he gets introduced and how they will portray him. For starters, we know that he is the son of Gabrion Kim and the elder brother of Jake Kim. Unlike his younger brother Jake Kim, the King of Seoul wasn't able to inherit Gabrion Kim's abilities nor his conviction to get stronger. So how exactly was this monster able to rise to the level of a King of Seoul in order for him to be as powerful as he currently is? What did he do and how did he do it? I'm going to be explaining what I believe happened and how he's gotten this strong despite not inheriting the same abilities as Jake or Gabrion. Despite Jake inheriting Gabrion's Kim ability, he is still not as talented as his elder brother, the King of Seoul. The King of Seoul was an innate fighter, which means he was a natural born fighter, which Jake Kim wasn't. So what are some of the accomplishments that the King of Seoul was able to do? For one, he was able to take down one of the strongest kings stated by James Lee himself. And not only that, he embarrassed him to the point where he didn't even want to fight anymore and he was miserable. Now we know that Ji Chang is not anything to play with. He was able to make someone like Charles Choi get serious, call him dangerous, and even had to use a tactical strategy to take him down. Ji Chang is by far one of the strongest kings, if not only second to the King of Seoul. So first, we know that if he was able to make someone like Charles get serious, this would mean that Ji Chang is no slouch when it comes to power, and he was able to get embarrassed by the likes of the King of Seoul, putting the King of Seoul above the likes of Charles Choi. So let's go over where I believe he will rank as soon as he's introduced. We need to go back to what Lightning Choi said to Jake and what Gabrion Kim said to Lightning Choi. Gabrion said in order to become as strong as him, you have to figure out what type of superhuman capabilities you can and strive to overcome them, and then you can surpass your limit, and then you can become as strong as him. And we know that the King of Seoul, he wasn't really talented in the likes of Gabrion, so he likely figured out what he was talented at and he pushed the stride for it, putting him on the level of James Lee. When we see UI Daniel using who we presume to be the King of Seoul's skills, he's able to stop going blow for blow with Small Daniel and he completely obliterates him, showing precise accuracy and even landing every single attack. Small Daniel couldn't even handle a few hits from it. We also get a statement that the King of Seoul is on the level of James Lee, or so we think. What the monk says that he's not any way below James Lee. However, the monk has never fought against a full power James Lee nor full power King of Seoul, so at best we could put them around relative, but James would still have the edge via more feats. So with that said, I believe when he gets a fight, it's going to be stated that he has now reached the same level as Gabrion Kim or even surpassed them. So with that said and done, this is where I believe he will scale as soon as he's introduced. Tell me what y'all think.